Hey, this is Kevin Doherty with Dream Practice Coaching, and I want to talk about a skill that you can develop to help your business grow with much greater efficiency and ease. And it's the skill and the art of selling without selling. Now, most of us, especially the audience that I tend to attract, we're extremely self conscious when it comes to selling our stuff, our products or services. And it's really one of the most repulsive things that we can do is kind of hold this big neon sign up on Facebook or anywhere else that says, hey, look at how great I am, come and see me. And that is why a lot of us have a very negative, I think, association with selling and tend to avoid it at all costs. And unfortunately, that can be an extreme limitation in business because if you don't feel comfortable selling your services, you'll always be putting one foot on the brake. We want to get you to a place where you understand how to sell in a way that is actually fun, inspiring, and genuine, and still does the heavy lifting of getting people to pick up the phone and call you and get motivated to work with you. So you see this quote here, hopefully on your computer that says, marketing is no longer about the stuff that you make, but about the stories you tell. And that's by Seth Godin. And I completely agree with this, that the social media age that we live in has completely transformed the way that we all need to sell. And this is actually really good news because the traditional sales model of just trying to, kind of wave at people and say, hey, look at how great we are, look how great my products and services are, it just doesn't work anymore. And like I said, I think that's a very positive thing. Now we need to dig a little bit deeper and we need to get more creative in the way that we sell our products and services. So the best way to do this, and this is the way that I coach my clients on, it's the model that I've personally embraced and I've had a lot of success with, is storytelling. You want to get very good at telling stories that naturally sell your products and services. And these are stories that can either be about you and challenges that you've overcome. So it's kind of like a really entertainment-based biography or a pretty vivid description of your work and yeah, like your background and in particular the challenges, the pains, the obstacles that you've had to overcome in your life. People love that form of content. And if you notice what I do in my marketing, I talk about this pretty much all the time, where I've had to overcome a lot of different challenges to get to where I am in business today. And it just helps your reader connect with you more deeply. It's a form of empathy, and it puts you like in a very emotional space with your audience so they can really empathize with your situation and vice versa. So if you haven't done this yet, I really encourage you to dig deeper into your personal story, pull out all of the juicy details, get into those emotions that trigger people to get to know you better and say, oh, who is this person? And help you stand above the noise too. As you know, it's becoming increasingly noisy online. There are more and more people showing up every day doing what you do in your local area or just on the internet. And this is just one of the easiest ways to differentiate yourself, is get really good at telling your own story, because obviously nobody has the same story as you do. So if I went to your About page on your website right now, how compelling, how juicy, how detailed is that story? Most of my clients, when we start working together, I go to that page and they have like a paragraph or two, and it's honestly pretty boring. And there's just not a lot of life to it. So I consider this to be the second most important page on your website, is your bio page. So make sure that it reads like a true story, like a movie that has unfolded in your life of how you ended up in this place and why it's your mission and purpose to serve people in the way that you do based on the challenges, the obstacles that you've had to overcome, okay? The other art of storytelling that you can really start to focus on is telling stories about your clients and sharing like case studies and kind of a detailed account of the transformational breakthroughs that they've gone through to get to where they are. Stories about your clients sell pretty much better than anything. And they're, in some industries, I've noticed that you can't even legally get testimonials, which is unfortunate. But the next best thing you can do is just compile case studies from your own point of view and share those as compelling stories. And I've had a lot of success with my clients running Facebook ads of stories where clients had amazing breakthroughs. And just using it as just general marketing sales tools, because people really connect with it. It's genuine. It doesn't feel salesy. And it's just reporting a big transformation as if it's just objective fact, but it's just a story. So it doesn't feel like it raises defenses and like, oh, look at how great I am. Come and see me. So those are the two main ways that you can tell stories that are extremely powerful for your practice or your business. And I encourage you to develop this skill and get masterful at the art of storytelling, okay? Now, like I said, this is something that I help my clients with all of the time. It's a passion of mine because I see that it's only moving more in this direction. And the people that get really good at this are the ones who are having a much easier time building a successful business than the ones who are stuck in old paradigms or are just really averted, resistant to selling altogether. So if you'd like some help with this, I'm going to leave a link under this video where you can fill out a little bit of form, tell me a little bit about your practice or your business, and I can reply to you as soon as I can once I hear more about you and what you're up to, and I can share some information about how I might be able to help you, not only with storytelling, but in all manner of ways to help you build a successful business, okay? So you should see a link pop up here underneath this video. Fill out that form, and I will personally get back to you ASAP, and we can have a quick conversation about you and your business, your goals, and see if I can help you out. All right, so that's it for today. That's your tip of the day, is get really good at storytelling. And there's so much more I could say about this, but I'm going to keep this video short and sweet and just let you kind of digest this tip for the day, okay? All right, I'll be in touch soon with more helpful info, and I look forward to connecting with you in the near future. Take care.